Hey, I want to make this really clear. Do not let the name Penny Pincher with K-Mac confuse you with limiting yourself. That's not what I'm about. This channel is about financial freedom, getting yourself out of debt, financial discipline, personal growth. That's what I'm promoting. That's what I'm promoting on this channel. So do not let the name Penny Pincher with K-Mac convince you that I'm promoting just scraping by. Absolutely not. I would never promote that. That's not what I'm about. In fact, I'm in debt because I've always been trying to grow financially, been trying to improve financially, being an entrepreneur. That's how I got into debt. So do not let the name Penny Pincher with K-Mac confuse you. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I recently got a comment on one of my YouTube shorts, and it reads, "Bruh, you need a better paying job. You sound like an educated and capable individual. Why is your channel about penny pinching instead of getting out of a penny pinching situation? Talk to us about what you're doing to improve your finances and how you are making it work. Maybe we can help. A battery doesn't just die. As a reminder to you, stay on top of preventative maintenance of your vehicles, not reactive maintenance." Now, I believe this individual meant well. I'm not sure if he's the subscriber or not, but I do want to address his comment. So I want to share what I have going on behind the scenes. So my job, my 9 to 5, is a web developer. I write code, I update pages, I update websites, I make modifications to websites. I work in marketing, right? That's my 9 to 5. When I'm not working on my 9 to 5, I'm working on some leveling up skills. I'm learning back-end technologies, specifically C#, SQL, Azure, AWS, cloud services. That's what I'm doing. My goal in the next year or two, it could be sooner. We don't know what the future holds, but I'm working on it. My goal is to become a completely full stack developer. That's my goal. And in addition to learning the new technologies, I have a mentor. I have a mentor that I meet with every 2 weeks, and we go over my goals. We go over the things I've learned, because he's in a position where I would love to be at, right? He's already there. So I encourage you to always find a mentor. That's something that maybe I should push more on my channel. Find a mentor. If you're trying to level up, you need a mentor. You're not going to be able to do this on your own. And that's been something that's been holding me back, because I've been one of those individuals that say, hey, you know what? I can figure this out. You know, I have a only child complex, I guess. You know, I've always had to depend on myself. I had to always figure it out. Didn't have anyone to go to every time I ran into a problem or something like that, or to just hand me something, just help me out. I didn't have that. So I had to figure it out, work to get to where I wanted to get to. So yes, it's important to have a mentor. So I meet with my mentor every 2 weeks, and we go over everything. If you guys haven't been paying attention, a lot of people have been laid off from these different tech jobs. I'm not sure to the extent what their skills were or why they got laid off, but I'm aware of it. So I believe that you should always, always, always be working toward leveling up, improving your skills, staying ahead of the curve. So I'm also learning about AI. I'm working on AI. I even use AI to help me with content on the channel. Right? So I'm using web development technologies. I'm learning AI, and I'm also a member of Toastmasters. I go there every Tuesday. Well, I do a Zoom in every Tuesday, and that allows me to speak with other professionals, because people that are in Toastmasters are typically serious professionals that are looking toward advancing in their career field, right? Or just improving their leadership. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm also working on my physical health. I'm working on getting in better shape. Guys, I was once 249 pounds. As of today, I'm 233 pounds. So I'm on a weight loss journey, getting in shape. Every morning, I wake up at 4 a.m. and I head out to the gym to get it in. I'm working hard. I'm not some broke loser out here on the internet struggling, talking about how I'm just getting by. No disrespect, but I understand how we could come off. And I know guys, I know men They're very judgmental, man. Hey, man, just go get your money up. Go get your money up. Quit talking about saving and budgeting. Go get your money up. So what I've learned about money is that you can attract money, but how you manage money is more important. And that's what my channel is about. The discipline, money discipline, financial discipline, debt freedom journey, getting out of debt, having a budget, stacking your money, and then leveling up. That's what my channel is all about. So if you want to put my channel in a nutshell, it's not about limiting yourself. It's not about just scraping by. I would never promote that. I would never promote that. I'm about growth, improving, getting out of your financial situation, improving your financial situation. And I apologize if I'm getting worked up, but I feel passionate about this because that's why I even made the channel. And maybe I didn't make myself clear when I started the channel about what I'm addressing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. But maybe I need to be more real in my videos more often. Maybe I need to have these rants, but it is what it is. I appreciate the comment though. It allows me to know what people want to hear. There are some people that want to hear, and this is actually stuff I would rather talk about. I would rather talk about what I got going on. I would rather talk about that opposed to just making budgeting content, but that could be repetitive. That could be very repetitive, but I will occasionally give you guys updates on what I have going on behind the scenes, how things are going. I'll even, when I'm doing some of my Toastmaster presentations, I'll share it on the channel. So yeah, I'm putting in work. I'm leveling up, and I encourage you to do the same. Don't scrape by. So if I apologize if I ever gave you that assumption that I'm talking about just scraping by and being okay with that. No, absolutely not. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm about. So guys, I'm putting in work. I'm putting in work. I might not talk about it all the time, but maybe I should. But I'm definitely putting in work, and I encourage you to do the same wherever you're at in life. Wherever you're at in life, you could turn things around. You can turn things around. I'm a firm believer in that. I believe in 90 days. It starts with just making a decision. It starts today. Once you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to turn things around. You've already started. Then you got to stack those days. You got to start making, stack those days. One day turn into two turns into a week turns into months turn into other months, and months turn into years. Stacking that compound interest. So I'm a firm believer in that. So again, do not let the name Penny Pincher with K-Mac or me talking about my financial woes here and there confuse you with just being limited. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.